Ba 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 ba. I love that music. That's the best music ever. This animation was my first attempt to integrate video into my curriculum. I co-taught an English class during my student teaching. There was a large population of students with special needs, and everyone in class was having a problem with engagement. The program was free, which was great. I really enjoyed being creative and including the students' names in animation. They got a real kick out of it. But the text-to-speech application was clunky and made it difficult to get smooth-sounding words. Take a listen.
Let's see. The first one is accreditation. It means granting approval or belief in a school. Oh man. I got Cheeto dust on number 2.
GoAnimate was a great product to start with, and I used it a few more times for introductions to lessons or as warm-up. Mark Rounds in Education 512 was my introduction to blogs and learning how to use websites to create career web quests. He taught me how to add surveys so I could get better feedback from my students. Finally, it was Mark who introduced me to all the applications Google has to offer, including Google+, Google Talk, and Google Docs. Dr. Kordoff's class on multiple intelligences and instructional technology was key in helping me better understand how to differentiate my instruction. Her class really went beyond simple lesson plan construction and instead delved deep into best teaching practices for multiple learning styles. Ranking as one of my favorite classes was Bill Selleck's Digital Video in the Classroom. As a class, we learned video editing and also how to incorporate video into our lesson plan. Our first couple of exercises was taking raw footage that he had shot with other students, and we were required to edit them into our own version of a story. I really felt like this helped my creativity and allowed me to try new things in the classroom without feeling like I would fail. For my final video, I was inspired to take my lesson plan on college and career exploration for special ed students and create something that I thought would hook students into wanting to learn more about how to have a career or get into college after high school. One of the challenges I faced while creating my video was that it was slow. And as you know, high school students don't have a real long attention span, and I had to find a way to kind of speed it up. Using music, timing, and rhythm, I found a way to improve my editing, and I think I created something that the students really could get into. Another takeaway from Bill Selleck's class was a sense of digital literacy, a real responsibility to make sure that what I put out on the web was not only my own work, but that anything I used was considered public domain. Hi, I'm Mr. Gerkwitz. I'm a special education teacher and graduate student at Azusa Pacific University. I feel there's a real need for increased exposure to college and career exploration for students with special needs. Thank you for supporting our future. In conjunction with my capstone, I'm also taking Evolving Educational Technologies with Lance Martin and Tori Temple. In this class, we're exploring cutting-edge technology for education and a theory new to me, cognitive dissonance, and how it can be applied in education. This was my first attempt at cognitive dissonance. It was a movie trailer I had to create for an introduction to a lesson. A Again, I decided to keep it upbeat to keep student interest, and it just turned out that the movie trailer had this great spy soundtrack. As a special education teacher, I see the real potential in using cognitive dissonance in the classroom. There are challenges with the implementation. Professors like Troy Temple have been great in helping me with that. Finally, finishing out my capstone with Professor Matt Hickson, I've really been able to take all the things I've learned in my credential program, in my graduate program, and put them all together. In my opinion, this video on a behavior support plan that I wrote is a great example of how I took everything I learned in my graduate program and applied it to a specific task. The story is about me having road rage and using inappropriate language in the mornings. I really enjoyed making this video. I had my wife help me with the camera work. Looking at it though, I can hear Bill Selleck in the back of my head talking about lighting and how I could improve it. If someone was to ask me if I'm satisfied with my education, I'd have to tell them yes. I think that Azusa Pacific did a very good job in finding professors and mentors in helping me to be a special education teacher and have a high quality education. I certainly had some challenges, and situations like the closing of the Ventura campus left me very disappointed. I think the consequence was fewer connections with my fellow students and other mentors. I hope the university considers this before they make other changes. I believe I'm prepared to be a good educator. So what's next for me? Well, continue with my career, be the best teacher I can be, and enjoy my life.